Hello dear friends, thank you for joining me on my channel for another video. Today, as you can see behind me, we are here in my office, and that is because we are on a special mission. And the mission is that I have some chores that I've been putting off and I don't want to do them, so please come sit with me so that I will do them. The chores in question are related to my storage closet over here. This is where I keep all of my petticoats and my wigs and my berets and my purses. This is from my little pom-pom Purin Lolita look I just did. I will link that video up above. But today we're talking about these boxes right here. Now, if you remember my setup at the apartment I used to live in, you will recognize these guys as being underneath my Victorian settee in all of my videos. And, they contain a bunch of random stuff, a bunch of photos and video games and like random kawaii stuff that I've collected throughout the years, and I need to do something with all of it. So today I would love it if you would just sit and hang out with me while I go through whatever is in all of these boxes. I will even share it with you guys so you can see the kind of stuff that I've been hoarding away in here. So yeah, if you want to just come and hang out, grab a snack, grab a drink, let's get to decluttering. So I'm going to be kind to myself and start off with this littlest box here because I'm hoping it doesn't have a lot of stuff in it. Oh, it sounds like stuff. Sounds like a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh! I can't believe I forgot that I had these. Okay, guys, again, if you watched any of my older videos in my apartment beauty room, you will know that I had the cutest little collection of these Evolution like little figurine dolls. This is a little photo frame I got for a picture of May and I. It says the Sugar Smacks on the photo inside here, and that is because May and I actually used to do a video game stream over on Caffeine, which is like an alternative to Twitch for streaming. And so I think it was like every Friday night we played scary games while dressing up in Lolita. One of the last games we played was Silent Hill 2, which is my favorite horror game of all time. But for a little Christmas event we did, we actually made Christmas cards and took some cute photos to put in them for some of our followers. This usually sits on my vanity back over here, so I will have to return her to her proper home. So I just have some other like random little knickknacks left in here. I got this little clay figurine while I was in Kyoto, Japan. There was this really cute little shop on the way to, what is the name of the temple? Kiyomizu-dera, I think? But this shop was run by a mother and daughter, and the woman's daughter actually hand makes all of these, and so because in the winter I usually wear a pink beanie like this, I got a little figurine that looked like that. And then I got these two little sewing thimbles while out on a thrifting adventure with my friends, and so again I usually just keep these on like my desk or my vanity, so I will tuck them away there. So this next item is really special to me actually. This is a little keychain which was handmade by the designer of Putumayo, a Japanese fashion brand that unfortunately does not exist anymore, but Shinsuke Hasegawa was the designer from Putumayo, and he is actually a personal friend of mine. We met while in Hawaii for an event and we became good friends, and so whenever I go over to Japan we hang out and usually exchange gifts or omiyage. And so one time he made me this little bunny mask from Alice in Wonderland, and he also gave me some postcards from that art line as well. And then I've just got some cute pictures here. This was taken on the day of my husband and I's wedding. That was at our reception. And then I got this picture of Oliver and me. I guess I was taken on Valentine's Day in 2019. And then these pictures are some of my absolute favorite of May and I. We took these when we went to San Francisco to go visit the Angelic Pretty and Baby the Starshine Bright stores. So it looks like this was from the Christmas Pusheen Box edition. She's got a little Santa hat on, and this unfortunately feels a lot heavier than the last one. So it looks like I've been using this to store all like my stationery and journals and stuff. I got this artwork when I purchased my Starfire figurine from a private seller. She made this and included it with the figure, which was super awesome. And then these little guys are from when I posed for a drawing class in some of my cosplays. This is Nico from Kisniver and Meruru from the video game Atelier Meruru. So the guy who set up the drawing session actually drew these for me himself of the two costumes that I wore for the study. And then these are some of my favorites. These are some of the pieces of art that Shun from Putumayo drew for me over the years. This is the first one he ever drew for me. When we were in Hawaii, we stayed at the Ala Moana Hotel, and so I was wearing a hat that said Magical Boy on it, and when I laugh really hard, sometimes I'll snort, and he thought that was really funny, so he drew a little piggy down here and a little pig here, and he wrote my name very well. And this is another really funny one he drew for me. It says Heather the Hedgehog ? Because my last name is Hodges, he gets it confused sometimes and thinks it's Hedges, so I guess it reminded him of Sonic the Hedgehog, so he drew me with like a Sonic hat on. And then this one is really, really sweet. He drew this for me and Sumner for our wedding. He sent us a gift in the mail and he drew this as well. Again, it's got the little oink oinks here for when I snort, when I laugh. And these are the katakana spellings for our names, which is Heza and Samuna. So Heza and Samuna are how you say our names in Japanese. And then I have quite a bit of stationery as well. I got these super cute little cinema roll journals when I was in Japan a couple years ago, and I haven't had the heart to use them, but they are really cute. I'll get around to using these someday when I've literally used every other piece of paper that I own. I really love this little Molang notepad that I have. It has so many cute little note options with him on it. I love this one the most. They look like little nuggets. And then I just got these little sets from Daiso. I usually try to go there during like cherry blossom season because they have the cutest cherry blossom stuff. Okay, looks like there's a lot of Lolita content in this box. And this here is just a bag stuffed full of a lot of the Lolita tags from like items I've bought over the years. I've got a Baby the Stars Shine Bright one. I've got Metamorphose. I think the Alice and the Pirate tags are just so beautiful. And I've got a few different angelic pretty tags as well. Now this little packet is full of a bunch of stuff from my trips to Japan. Oh, I love looking at all these little things. They will last me until I can get over there again. But I've got some little cards here. This is my Manaka card, which is used to use public transportation. This is from one of the hotels we stayed at. I've got a ticket from Shin Osaka to Shinagawa Station. I also kept some coasters from the cafes we went to. I've got one from the Kotori Cafe, which was a little bird cafe next to the Studio Ghibli Museum. I kept this one from the Cinema Roll Cafe in Kyoto. And then this one is from the Kawaii Monster Cafe. I am so sad that this closed down during COVID. I feel so lucky I got to go when it was open. Up next, I have a huge amount of anime convention badges. So this badge is from the very first anime convention I ever went to. It was Anime Fest in 2008 in Dallas. And let's see, I have, I think, 4 other badges from here. I know I used to have more, but I think I just kept a lot of the ones that were in good quality. Sometimes these badges do not last even through the weekend of the convention. And this is a little Instax photo album that I got for myself when I was in Japan. I have quite a few pictures in here, mostly just personal memories. And then these are actually letters from Mayfield. At the beginning of COVID, we couldn't see each other for a few months because we were being very safe. So we started writing letters back and forth to each other, and her stationery is super cute, but it also has my address on it. So I'm not going to show you guys, but just know that these letters contain comedy gold. It's the last one and it's really heavy, oh no. Okay, so there are quite a few magazines in here. So I'm about to admit something to you that is fairly cringe. This is my collection of Norman Reedus magazines. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Norman Reedus. I got really into The Walking Dead for like a long time. That was my show that I was watching, and Daryl is my favorite character. And I also happen to think that Norman Reedus is beautiful. So, like a big old creep, I decided to, whenever I saw a magazine with him on at the grocery store, I would just pick it up and hide it in a box. Oops, some of you might actually think this item is more cringe, but I did get the Undertale Collector's Edition when I was at PAX a few years ago, and it also came with this beautiful locket. And it does wind up, but it plays a song from the game, and I would really like if this video did not get claimed. Well, I feel extra bad for forgetting this item in the box. But this is a picture frame I got while I was in Japan. These are pictures from my husband and I's wedding, and it's Pokemon themed, so it's got little Pikachus down here. And I did actually do a video about my Lolita wedding, so if you would like to know more about that and see more photos, I will link that up above as well. And the very last items are just some little trinkets. Oh, hi, Ollie. That I would keep on my vanity. I got this little kitty. It looks like a Neko Atsume figure, I think. I'm not sure where he came from, but he's mine. And then this is another art piece from Shun from Putumayo. He knows that I love Pennywise, I love the book It, and he actually made some really amazing snow globes, like handmade, based off of like It and a few other franchises. And so he just gave me one of the little Pennywise figures that goes in his snow globes. And then this is a crazy blast from the past. Let me know down below if you remember these. This is my Pokewalker. This was a little bonus add-on function that came with, I think it was Soul Silver and Heart Gold. And so based on how many steps that you took, your Pokemon would get like level ups or special items that you could bring back into the game with you. So it was kind of like the prototype for Pokemon Go. And the very last item in the box, in all the boxes actually, is another Pokemon related item, and it is this pretty figurine I have of Pikachu in a perfume bottle. I got this at the Pokemon Center in Kyoto. They have a ton of these little like blind box figure collections for Pokemon and a ton of other franchises in Japan as well. And so this one was a line of Pokemon in different perfume bottles. And so the bottle would be themed around whatever Pokemon was inside, and I got Pikachu in mine. And I will have you know that I actually ordered 2 full sets of these blind boxes to unbox here on the channel. I got another collection that's of perfume bottles and another collection that just came out or is releasing soon even, and it's Pokemon in teacups. So I will have a full set of those to unbox on the channel very soon. So if you're interested in more kawaii, anime figure unboxing, cute culture stuff, I strongly suggest you hit that subscribe button down below so you can see all my future videos on Mondays and Thursdays. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and getting me to go through all of my stuff. It'll be nice to see it displayed out in my room once again, and I really appreciate you being here with me today. And I know in reality that I've literally just been sitting here for the last hour talking to no one into a camera, but knowing that it's going to reach you guys really does make me feel less alone and made doing something like this a lot easier and more fun. Well, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my day. I hope you enjoy yours as well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!